Okay, so with this video, now I'm going to show you how to select your images. It's very important to follow it in this process. The reason being is it keeps you organized and makes your post-processing much faster. I can go through 2,000 to 3,000 images within an hour, and it's because I follow this process. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Lightroom and go to the first image that I have that I shot for the day, and I'm just going to go to this folder right here. This is for today's photos, and I'm going to hit the tab button to hide the images, and I'm going to scroll through. Now these are ones that are kind of not good, so I'm going to skip those, and I'm going to go to my first image. So here's my first image. Now what I do when I go through is I go through and I look at each image individually. I don't compare it back and forth. Now if I like it, I hit the number 1. So if I don't like it, I keep on going. So I keep on going until I see what I like. If it's good, then I'll keep on going, go through, and continue in this way. Now a lot of these are very similar, so I just keep on looking and say, okay, her eyes is closed, I'm going to skip it, keep on going. Now if you see the photos, how you're having that refresh rate, that's because when you import, you want to click standard preview. So it's still building those standard previews. If you don't click it, then you're going to have this refresh rate. But if you look as I go back, that refreshing of the image isn't there. I'm going to keep on going. Took a lot of images. Keep on going. Okay, and I'm going to hit the number 1, which is going to 1-star it. So 1 is 1-starring it. And I'm only going to use 1 and 5. 1 is for my favorites, and 5 is for my ultimate favorites. So I would put on either social media, or I would put on, my website, or I would publish. 5 is for those ultimate ones. Okay, so now I've gone through and I've selected my favorites by hitting the 1-star, which is your 1 key. And I'm going to go to the bottom right and hit filters and go to rated. Now here I'm going to hit 1-star. And if I hit the G key, which is the shortcut, hit G, it'll go through and show you the images that I've selected. So it's narrowed me down to 6 images. Now I've only want 2 or 3 of these. Less is more in photography. So I'm going to only want 2 or 3 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and make it big again. So it only has the select 1 stars. I'm going to make it big again. And I'm going to go through. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit 0 of the ones that I don't like. I'm going to go back again and say she's kind of a little bit off, so I'm going to hit 0 on that one. And then I'm going to go to the next one. Let's see, let me move my up there. Okay, so I'm going to hit 0. Don't like that one. And then now let's go ahead and look at the next one. I don't like the way her head is tilted, so hit 0. And I'll go to the next one. So hit 0. Okay, so this is looking nice. Let me check the next one. This is also nice as well. This is a fun one. This is nice. This is okay as well. So now I'm going to go back, and I think between these two, see, these two I'm going to choose. I think I like this one better, so I'm going to go back to the first one and hit 0. So now I'm narrowed down to 4, so I'm going to go through and look again. 1, 2, these are fun. So do I like that one? That's a fun one. That's a fun one. And I think we missed the shot there, so I'm going to go ahead and hit 0 on that. So now I'm narrowed down to my 3 favorite ones. Now any of these, I'm going to go ahead and, any of these, of the ones that I selected, are my selection. So these are my 1-star photos. Now be sure that if you any ones that you really like, so that's saying my DNG was converted, okay. So now any ones that I really like, I'm going to hit 5. So this is the 5-star one because I know this is the one we're going to use. Click 5. So this just shows you how to select your images. So you click 1 star for your favorites, and then the absolute best ones you want to click 5.